Choose your weapon.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Not you, not yet. No, come on!
Where's Baylor?
The narrative unfolds in a bustling MMA arena, where seasoned fighter Wes Baylor prepares for a highly anticipated showdown against his childhood friend, Johnny. As the match begins, the intensity escalates.
This is crazy! Oh yeah, this is... All right, folks, here we go. Round 2. Out of it. Oh, and Baylor frees himself. Tell me what I gotta do, man. Just tell me what I gotta do.
Come on, pull it together!
Is down.
But in a tragic turn of events, Baylor delivers a high kick that strikes Johnny's head, resulting in a devastating knockout that unexpectedly claims his life. The weight of this horrific accident shatters Baylor, leaving him consumed by guilt and emotional turmoil. Overwhelmed by grief, he retreats from the world of mixed martial arts and vanishes from public view, seeking refuge in Thailand. There, he finds himself spiraling into a dark abyss of alcoholism and depression, barely surviving by engaging in brutal underground fights.
Fight!
One fateful day, during a rooftop brawl, Baylor catches the eye of Aldrich, a wealthy and enigmatic figure with his own motives. Intrigued by Baylor's raw talent, Aldrich approaches him with an enticing proposition, an invitation to participate in an exclusive, high-stakes fight in Myanmar, offering a staggering payout of $500,000. Initially skeptical, Baylor boldly counters with a demand for double the amount, $1 million. To his surprise, Aldrich agrees without hesitation. Soon after, Baylor is whisked away by helicopter into the dense jungles bordering Myanmar and Thailand. Upon arrival, he is introduced to a high-ranking general and a gathering of ultra-wealthy individuals who have convened for an enigmatic event. Among them are Sparto, a tech mogul, Marshall, a game developer, Sophia, the daughter of the world's richest man, and Jacob, a notorious drug kingpin accompanied by his inexperienced son Toby. Expecting a professional fight, Baylor is stunned when Aldrich reveals the true nature of the event. There will be no ring, no opponent. Instead, he himself is the quarry. The billionaires have paid to hunt him for sport within the jungle's confines. Aldrich tosses him a small pouch of rubies worth $1 million and sets forth a chilling condition. If Baylor can cross the border into Thailand, the prize is his. Though Baylor initially refuses to comply, the armed guards surrounding him make it clear that he has no choice. Aldrich grants him a 2-minute head start before unleashing the hunters into the wilderness. As the chase commences, one of the hunters, Muka, quickly separates from the group and discovers Baylor resting beside a serene waterfall. Muka takes aim and fires, but his shot goes wide. In a desperate move, Baylor plunges into the water. When Muka edges closer to investigate, Baylor seizes the opportunity to ambush him.
Stop going!
Seriously?
Executing a swift and brutal counterattack that leaves Muka dead at his feet. As the group stumbles upon Muka's lifeless body, an unexpected exhilaration surges through them. Instead of fear, they feel a thrill at the realization that Baylor is fighting back. Unbeknownst to them, Marshall has been secretly documenting their every move with a hidden camera. As they press on in their pursuit of Baylor, a series of gunfights ensue, but Baylor consistently outsmarts them, drawing on his keen survival instincts and rigorous training. Deep within the jungle, Baylor encounters a young woman named the. Initially suspicious, he fears she may be part of the hunting party. However, the quickly clarifies that she is a local who knows the terrain well and is desperately searching for her missing brother, Yaw, another victim of Aldrich's deadly game. She reveals that the jungle was once the heart of her village until Aldrich and the general transformed it into their private hunting ground. Many villagers were forcibly displaced, while others, like her brother, disappeared during these brutal hunts. In a moment of solidarity, the offers to guide Baylor through the treacherous landscape in exchange for his help in locating her brother. Back at their base, Aldrich grows increasingly frustrated with Baylor's elusiveness. In a bid to escalate the hunt, he deploys a drone and sends a team of hunters on motorbikes to close in on their target. In a daring ambush, Baylor takes down 2 bikers.
I'll lead them away. Hide!
But his victory is short-lived when Sophia appears, unleashing a volley of arrows from her crossbow. A fierce confrontation ensues between Baylor and Sophia.
Partner!
Despite her agility and aggression, Baylor ultimately gains the upper hand with a decisive kick, allowing him to escape. Meanwhile, the finds herself captured by Jacob and his son Toby. However, as Toby witnesses his father's ruthless intentions, he chooses to flee instead. Baylor rushes to THA's aid but arrives to find that she has already defended herself by killing Jacob in self-defense. They make their escape once more, but Aldrich soon discovers the aftermath and blames Toby for his father's demise. It becomes clear that Jacob had orchestrated this hunt as a twisted rite of passage to toughen his son. Using a hidden tracker embedded in the ruby pouch, Aldrich pinpoints Baylor's location near the border and smugly anticipates the end of the chase, knowing that the area is fraught with landmines. Consumed by vengeance, Toby sets out alone to confront Baylor. However, during a tense standoff, Baylor outsmarts him by firing a crossbow bolt that causes Toby's rifle to tumble onto a mine, killing him instantly. Later, Baylor and the seek refuge in a concealed cave where they shares an emotional story about how this place once served as a sanctuary for her and Yaw during their childhood. To their astonishment, they discover Yaw alive and hiding there. The heartfelt reunion brings them solace, and the three decide to rest for the night. When Baylor awakens, he finds the and Yaw missing, along with the ruby pouch. Moments later, he spots Aldrich holding them hostage. Fueled by determination, Baylor launches a counterattack, ambushing Marshall and seizing his weapon and camera equipment. He confronts Aldrich with an ultimatum: he will trade Marshall's life for the freedom of the and Yaw. Aldrich agrees, and Baylor instructs the and Yaw to flee to safety. Their escape is abruptly halted by Sophia, leading to a fierce confrontation. In the chaos, the quickly hides the injured you in the river before bravely facing Sophia alone. Meanwhile, Baylor devises a clever distraction. Diving into the river to evade Aldrich's watchful gaze. Eventually, he reunites with the and you. In a moment of vulnerability, the returns the rubies, explaining that she had intended to use them as leverage with the general to put an end to the hunts. Touched by her selflessness, Baylor destroys the camera that had been recording their ordeal but keeps the memory card as crucial evidence for the future. Unbeknownst to them, Aldrich discovers the discarded camera and realizes that Marshall had been documenting the hunt with plans to turn it into a video game. Consumed by rage at this betrayal, Aldrich kills Marshall without hesitation. With only a few hunters left, Aldrich anticipates Baylor's defiance and calls for reinforcements from the general's army. As Baylor, and you strive for safety, they find themselves ambushed by soldiers and remaining hunters. He hands the bag and the memory card to urging her to flee with you while he creates a diversion. Stealing a boat, Baylor leads the army on a chaotic chase downriver. Meanwhile, and you are confronted by Sparto, igniting a fierce battle. Baylor finally reaches the last checkpoint, a heavily guarded bridge leading to Thailand. Just as he is about to escape, Aldrich descends from a helicopter, blocking his path and holding a local child hostage in a cruel attempt to bait Baylor. In a calculated move, Baylor steps forward and pretends to swallow the memory card. Enraged, Aldrich retaliates by unleashing 5 hired fighters to eliminate him.
So I brought 5 friends.
4 guys and a little girl.
Not you, not yet.
You know, you're right about me, Aldrich.
Praise Jesus, you're saved. Now.
What do you say, Baylor? Now. Left.
With brutal efficiency, Baylor dispatches all 5 attackers. In a moment that echoes the beginning of their deadly game, Baylor offers Aldrich a 2-minute head start. Before he can take further action, the general and his soldiers arrive on the scene. Just in time, they intervenes, offering the ruby bag as payment to end the brutal hunt once and for all. To everyone's surprise, the general agrees and commands his troops to stand down. However, Aldrich, unwilling to accept defeat, grabs a weapon and attempts to kill Baylor. In an instant, the soldiers open fire, executing Aldrich on the spot. In the film's poignant closing moments, peace is restored. Baylor and they establish a martial arts school deep within the forest, symbolizing their commitment to healing and resilience in the aftermath of their harrowing experience. Thanks for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more of these recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.